Hi Dennis, welcome to the Red Dragon Practice Centre. Good of you to come down and have a tweak and a play with us today. So how's your form been lately?
In the last couple of months they've been going really well. I'm very pleased I qualified for the UK Open and they've really settled down. I'm really enjoying myself at the moment.
And you're a full-time professional now on the tour?
Definitely, yeah. I'm full-time pro now and I think that's what's helped me a lot to concentrate a bit more on my darts. It's really good.
And playing full-time then on the PDC Tour?
Yes, definitely, yeah. It gives me the chance to settle down and concentrate on one thing, instead of like going to work for 8 hours a day and then coming home and not doing nothing. At least I can just concentrate on one thing.
And when you're on the PDC Tour, have you got any friends you hang around with in the day normally, or in between matches? What's the...
Yeah. I normally travel with Johnny Haynes, and we go together on the PDC Tour, and he's quite committed, the same as me. But while I'm there, I normally sit next to Phil Taylor and listen to his advice, what I've got to do and everything else. It's really good.
So he gives a bit of advice now and again, Phil? Or?
Yes, he does. Yeah, he gives me a bit of advice. We sit down, we have a bit of banter, and see who goes farther in the tournament and everything else. It's really good, actually. It gives me a bit between my teeth to have a better chance than him.
Good. And leading up to the events, when you're actually at the event, what do you do in between the games? How do you keep your arm turned over?
Well, mainly I go in there, I open doors at 9 o'clock and I'll have a solid hour on the dartboard just to loosen the arm up to get really warmed and the muscle warms up. Then I'll just gradually just do it now and again, sit down and chill out and then go back to the board. And normally when I find out the draw is, if I'm first game on and it starts, say, half an hour before, I just sit down at the table and chill out for half an hour and then go straight to the board, really.
Good, okay. Well, your darts, I mean, you're quite unique. You're a big fella, gentle giant. You've got big paws and you play 18-gram darts with the shortest points I have ever seen. So if you could hold those up to the camera for us, Dennis, and just show, I cannot believe how short they are. They're probably 20 millimetres maximum. They've been machined here especially for Dennis by our head engineer. How can a guy as big as you throw a dart so small?
Yeah, I think it just come to me when I was a very youngster. First set of darts I had, I believe I got them from a fairground store, and they had very short points on them. But where it's so unique, where I throw the dart and I spin it back, the middle finger has got to be behind the point. Otherwise,
could you show us that action? How you...
Yeah, well, because I hold it right down by the barrel, and the middle finger's just there. If the point's any longer, where I spin it back, that finger comes out. So if the point was any longer, my dart will go waver. So I actually miss it and it goes straight through the air for me.
Did you win the prize on the fair?
No.
Oh.
But I got the darts.
Oh, that's good. And so back then, you have a very unique throwing style. The set that you do with your, if you could show us how you set the dart when you're about to throw, you line the flight up.
Yes, I just had a vision when I was a youngster. I always believed in if you'd line the flight up first like that, where I'd actually set the dart at the dartboard. I believe if you can do that, when you bring it back, the point should go where you're actually aiming with the flight. So basically, it's just like one movement coming back level and just throwing at the dartboard. Well,
it's unique to you, and it seems to be working, so that's great. On the subject of practice, how many days a week are you practicing now?
I practice every day. Obviously guarding up to tournaments or whatever, but if I'm at home and I have a week off, I normally do a single every day if I can.
And how many hours would you do?
If I'm out in the evening, I'll probably do 2-3 hours in the day, go home and rest, then go out in the evening, obviously play my league darts or my competition. But normally I hope to get into somewhere around about 4.5 hours a day.
Well, that's really concentrated. And what games are you using outside 501? Have you got a couple of games you can share with our viewers?
Yeah, there's 2 games I play I really enjoy. There's a game called Soccer, and the other game I like playing is 1-2-1 in 9 darts.
Okay, Soccer. You've explained that to me, but if you can explain how that works for our viewers, that'd be great.
Well, basically, you're playing an opponent, and you're both on naught, and basically it's like a penalty shootout. Your first dart must hit the bullseye straight in there. Once you hit the bullseye, then you can start scoring on the treble 20, and it's the quickest one to get to 501, not down, but up. So you concentrate on your actual scoring skills to get to 501 and score it. And then if you hit the bullseye, you start scoring. Your opponent's got to go to the dartboard to hit the bullseye as well. That cancels me out scoring. Then he can start scoring. Then I've got to do the reverse back to him and hit the bullseye, stop him scoring, and it's the first one to get to 501.
Right, okay, so if you hit the bullseye, 2 triple 20s, you're on 120, but I step in, I hit a bullseye in a ton, I'm on a ton, you're on 120, but you've got to hit the bull again to start scoring.
Yeah, I'll correct you there. If you hit the bullseye and you won't score a gun with 10, you can have 80 because you only had 2 darts left.
Good man.
Yeah, that means
Just to test that, then you pass.
yeah, my 120 freezes till I actually hit the bullseye, stop you from scoring. Then I can build on my 120 and vice versa for the other gentleman.
And it's first to 501.
First one to 501, yeah.
Brilliant, and that helps you learn just to get big scoring going on that ball.
Yeah, it learns you that you concentrate on the treble 20 only. Then you score as hard and as quick as possible. So it gives you your balance between starting from 501 downwards to get to obviously 101 the quickest possible way. So you just concentrate on your scoring tactics really.
Brilliant. And your future events, what big events have you got coming up next, Dennis?
I'm out in Düsseldorf next week for the European Tour qualifier, which I won in last week. So I'm really looking forward to that. And the next one I've got is UK Opens at Bolton.
Do you know who you're playing in Düsseldorf?
Yes, I'm playing Stuart Kellett.
He's come back to some form, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, so have I, though, so it'll be an interesting game.
Yeah, good. And the UK Open, you're playing on Thursday night?
Yes, I've managed to be in from 33 to 64, so I managed to only play the very last game on Thursday evening, so I've got the winner out of 3 people, really.
And who are those 3 people?
I don't know, but I think it's one of them's Gary Stone, which is a very good dart player. Tony Martin, and I believe another guy is for a European guy. I think he played in the World Cup of Darts, I think.
Good. All right, well, we wish you luck for the rest of the season, Dennis, and thanks for coming to see us.
Thanks very much for having me. Thank you.
Cheers.